This is All India Radio. In the program Samvaad, we now bring you an interview with Secretary of Department of Posts, Shri.pradipta Kumar bisoi, on major services being provided by India Post during COVID-19 pandemic. The interviewer is AIR Special Correspondent Mattu J.P. Singh.
During the current lockdown to contain COVID-19 pandemic, how has India Post leveraged its vast network to provide delivery of essential services?
Namaskar. Actually, as you know, this India Post network consists of almost 156,000 post offices. More than 4 lakh employees are also working in this. So, after the lockdown started, post office actually was classified as one of the essential services. So, and we had to keep all the post open. But initially there were issues because of transport and all that. So, we tried to keep the major post offices open. But slowly, of course, with the easing of the lockdown, all the post offices have started working. Almost all the post offices have started working. And during this time, we have tried to keep delivery of essential items like medicines, medical equipments. They were delivered not only from the institutions to the hospitals, but also from some of the medicines also have been delivered to the individuals also. So by that, almost more than 2,200 tons of these medical equipments and medicines, etc., we have delivered during this time. So that is the way we have leveraged this vast network. And we have reached to the remotest parts of the country. That is even in the northeast, in the J&K, everywhere in the country actually we have delivered these kind of medicines.
Post office on wheels has been introduced in various cities. What role is it playing in providing basic postal and financial services?
Initially, as I told you, that we had problems in opening all the post offices because of the lot of problems. So we started this post office on wheels so that they can go to the different areas of the city and different places to provide the basic mail and financial services. So, of course, in due course, most of the post offices have been opened, and we have now reduced this post office on wheels to very bare minimum.
Mobile apps like Postal Info, Dak Mitra, etc. have been launched to make postal services easily accessible to public and register their service requests. Sir, how are these also helping in quick fulfillment of public needs?
Post Info app was actually already there, which provided information about our different schemes, the insurance, the interest rates, as well as you can track your speed post articles if you have been sent from one place to another. So, and we added this one service request actually to this, by which you can actually ask for that if you want some service, that which is the nearest post office which you can get it. If you want money at your doorsteps, then you can actually put in a request so that our people will go and they will deliver the money at your doorstep. So, in fact, during this time itself, during this lockdown itself, we have almost received more than 25,000 service requests, and almost 95% of these requests have been fulfilled, and of course all others are in the pipeline.
What about postal services at the international level? Is India Post providing such services?
Initially, all the flights for the foreign countries were stopped, but slowly, for the purpose of freight, some of the air cargo has started moving. So we have now restarted the speed post service, the international speed post service for the 105 countries for which we are having. And we have started taking articles for delivery to these 105 countries.
So major thrust has been put on social security and financial inclusion. What are the targets here we are looking at?
Post office is in the forefront of payment of the social security pensions. And in different parts of the country, actually, we have, during this time itself, we have paid almost rupees 780 crores to more than 75 lakh people actually, this pension amount. And in addition, actually, we have this India Post Payment Bank, which had introduced this Aadhaar-enabled payment facility almost more than a year back. And we have actually started paying at the doorstep the pensions which were paid, which were announced by the Prime Minister. So we have started paying these pensions also at the doorsteps. And actually, through this AEPS system, we have paid more than 1,800 crore rupees during this lockdown period itself to almost more than 1 crore of our customers. And this money has been paid at the doorstep of the customers, many of them who could not really go to the bank for various reasons because they are not able to go or the bank is far off, and some of them are actually so old that they cannot move out, and many of them are also Divyangjan, not actually sick, so they are not able to go. We have some places which are very, very far off, very, very remote, so we have paid this amount to those people actually through Gramin Dak Sevaks who have gone to the rural areas, to the remotest parts to pay this amount through the AEPS system.
Sir, you just spoke about banking, and if we could go further, that core banking and doorstep banking, sir, which you just talked about, how has it helped in further improving the reach and access
The India Post does not only the delivery of mail, we are also a bank actually. On behalf of the Minister of Finance, we are running the Post Office Savings Bank. And this Post Office Savings Bank is working in more than almost 25,000 post offices. But more than 23,780 post offices have been now brought on this core banking platform. That means you can, even if you are having account at any of the post offices, you can transact at any other post offices. So that is one way of that you can take money from anywhere. And in addition, we have also established 1,000 post office ATMs where you can take the money not only from the post office account but also from any other account. Like if you are having State Bank account or any other bank account, you can also take money from these ATMs. So that has really helped people to avail these services in addition to the AEPS facility which I told, which helped us for doorstep payment of the different amounts. In fact, that the AEPS facility, you can take money from any bank. It is not only post office, any bank. If you are having any bank account, you can take money and you can just ask our people and they will go and give you money at your doorstep.
What role is being played by customer portal for payment of postal life insurance premium, for online payment of premium?
This is online payment of premium because normally, we have almost more than a crore of both postal life insurance and rural postal life insurance policies actually, which are very, very active. And out of that, so they normally come to the post office for payment of their premium, but we have introduced this facility of online payment of premium in which more than almost presently 70,000 customers are paying their premium online. That means you can pay it at your own place. You can use the internet banking for this purpose, and through the customer portal and using your credit and debit card, you can pay this premium 24 hours a day. You don't have to come to the post office.
Sir, if we talk about the post office passport seva kendra now, this has brought convenience to citizens which is evident in various districts. How have these kendras helped in processing of passports?
For any passport, there are only about, I think, 70 passport kendras actually throughout the country. That means you have to travel at least 300 to 500 kilometers to get your passport. Because you have to physically go there so that you verify you have to give your photograph, you have to give your biometrics, you have to verify all your certificates. So which was really tedious process. So 2 years back, in fact, we started this passport kendras in our post offices, which has now grown to almost 424. That means almost every parliamentary constituency we are trying to have this passport kendra, where anybody who wants to actually apply for a passport, he can go there and verify all his biometrics, and the passport, of course, will reach you after normal police verification and normal verification by the passport officer. So that means you are traveling only about 50 to 60 kilometers. So that really helped about 48 lakh people have availed these services during the last 2 years.
Is the post office providing other citizen-centric services also? Have post office common service centers been started now, sir?
We have just started these common service centers, so which is providing some other services which we are not providing through our post office. Like state government is providing this many online services nowadays, whether it is birth certificate, death certificate, and many bill payment services. You can pay other premium also. So we are also doing it through India Post Payment Bank app. But through the CSCs also you can pay it through cash and also you can get these services. We have just started about 100 post offices. We plan to ramp it up to 6,000 offices during the course of the year. And in addition, more than 13,000 offices, we are having Aadhaar enrollment and updation service also. So which, of course, for the timing we have kept it closed because of the biometrics problem actually, as you know, so because of this corona. But otherwise that also we have done. Almost more than 2 people have availed the services of this Aadhaar updation and enrollment during the last most few years. So that also we can start the moment the UID authority reopens that facility actually.
If we talk about integrated and semi-automated parcel processing centers and parcel hubs, how have these optimized and operationalized faster processing of parcels and e-commerce shipments?
Rightly told, these parcels are normally bigger articles actually. We have actually concentrated the processing of these parcels and the e-commerce bigger articles actually in about 200 parcel hubs actually, both big and small, where we have installed some automatic parcel sorting machines, so which will help us. And in fact, we have got 2 automated mail processing centers also, both in Delhi and Kolkata. So these 2 places plus some smaller places also, we have got both manual and of course some automatic parcel processing centers, which are helping us in processing these parcels. And of course, then we are using our network of whether rail, road or air to transport these parcels actually from one place to another.
Sir, national level dedicated and integrated road transport network has been rolled out on 24th April this year. How is it providing reliable and seamless end-to-end connectivity?
We have almost started this in the 24th of April actually. This thing we started actually. And that we have about every day, almost many of our, presently actually our red mail vans we are utilizing for this purpose. They are touching almost 80 cities and they are carrying almost 75 tons of parcels every day. And they are traveling almost about 25,000 kilometers per day. So that means from any big city to any other city actually we are able to deliver it more within maybe about 24 to 48 hours actually, depending upon the distance from the north to the south actually, starting from Chandigarh to Jammu to up to Kanyakumari actually, almost to Cochin. In fact, then from there, of course, our smaller other vehicles takes care of that. So this road network has helped us actually in giving timely delivery of the sensitive mail, time-sensitive parcels and any cold chain like that. And we have also used this road network for transportation of some agri-products. Recently that we have started some about 100 tons of mangoes. In fact, we have transported from the different farmers to the markets in Mumbai and Nashik. Similarly, we have done this also in Gujarat. We have done this we have started doing this for the purpose of lychees in Bihar, actually from Muzaffarpur to Patna and like that. So this road network has helped us in exploring new areas of business like this.
Sir, what are the future plans and what role do you envisage for the department?
We hope that this department will leverage this network of both its manpower and the network of the post offices actually, plus with the help of the different transport network, whether our own road transport network, rail and air, etc. We should be able to actually play a very significant role in the supply chain that the Prime Minister is talking about, and we should be able to provide services to both the MSMEs, to our own people, to the big business players. So whether it is B2B or whether it is B2C, we feel that we will be able to provide a very good service for the supply chain management. And plus, of course, in the financial inclusion of the country, we hope that we have got almost 2 lakh doorstep delivery agents who are able to provide this, the financial services at the doorstep of the people. So although we will be providing this service through the 1.5 lakh post offices, plus we have got these 2 lakh doorstep agents who will be also able to provide these services at their doorstep actually. So our main advantage is that we are able to provide doorstep services to, both in the mails and also these financial matters actually. So that will really be the next thing. Of course, we have been doing this, but we hope that we will be doing it much better in the years to come.
Thank you, sir, for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
You were listening to an interview with Secretary of Department of Posts, Shri.pradipta Kumar Bisoi, on major services being provided by India Posts during COVID-19 pandemic. The interviewer was AIR Special Correspondent Mattu J.P. Singh. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on our mobile app News on Air. This program is also available on our website newsonair.com. You may email your opinion about the program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com.